Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn March 1, 2023. You're more concerned with keeping the peace and promoting harmony in your personal life and close relationships these days. You're also very motivated to work and can be very busy getting things done. Today, you could feel a bit torn between these two different drives. However, it's also a good day for reaching an agreement or bonding with someone special. Teaming up with someone can improve your chances of accomplishing things that need doing, and even if you don't wind up doing much, you can feel good about sharing your experiences. You can feel connected to someone or focused on a relationship. You more readily find support and guidance, or an engaging focus has healing powers for you. The sweet moon soars into a fellow sign today, a perfect energy for you to feel in touch with your desires to learn about the world and move in new directions. The moon's light grants us a deep sense of emotional understanding, and wherever she transits, we can feel the energy that she is channeling. In a sense, it's like she's trying on a new set of clothes and style. In Gemini, she's encouraging you to be social, communicative, and curious about life and the world. Having light-hearted conversations about your personal or romantic life would fare well now. Which path will you choose? You may feel like you are at a crossroads in your professional journey when the moon enters Gemini today. Now that the moon is in the sign of the Twins, you may feel like there are several opportunities to explore. But deciding where you want to go or what you want to learn is not easy, especially for you. Think of this lunation as the perfect time to research your options. Gather as much information as possible to make an informed decision when the time is right. While the moon's departure from your financial sector wraps up an ordinary monthly visit, the chance that you get every 4 weeks to check in on money matters. The timing makes this a lot more significant. This last visit before Venus returns has been a chance to get your bearings as well as a chance to establish a starting point that the planet of money can build on from. You are a delightfully flexible person at times, and the planetary energy at play makes this one of those times. To emphasize this quality, consider paying special attention to stretching out your hips and legs. When you feel strong physically, your true nature shines through. Cut back on the caffeine intake regularly. Substitute peppermint or chamomile tea to strengthen your nervous system. If you aren't feeling satisfied in your current occupation on this day, can intensify your feelings. Further, it can give you the confidence and strength to explore your options. Maybe people used to stay in their jobs for 30 years or more, but things aren't always that way now. Career change is certainly more accepted, and there are numerous resources available to you if this is something you are considering. Check things out on the internet or at the library. The moon's return to an adventurous part of your chart, and especially what it will be up to over the coming days, might not be the ideal way to start the new working week, but the timing couldn't be better. A week on from a new moon in your work sector, the sun is happy to take a wait-and-see approach as he not only waits for Mercury and Saturn's return but the moon's return to your career sector in 3 days. Until then, the moon's last visit before Mars leaves an adventurous part of your chart is a chance to embrace his passion for adventure and a hunger for life's richer experiences. While the sun is still just over 3 weeks away from your relationship sector and Venus will be gone by then, she is blazing a trail for the coming planets. When Venus returns each year, she will update your relationship expectations, and as the planet of love will work to create some magic, and the closer she draws to an alignment with Jupiter, the easier that will become. Our eyes in the sky. The Gemini moon is stirring up gossip today. Keep your focus on networking and reaching new people, and you should find the attention and validation you seek. The sun and moon find themselves in a wonky position to one another, so try not to worry too much about what others might be saying about you. Remember that true confidence comes from within and doesn't rely on how others view you. The moon in Gemini is wreaking havoc with our sleep. Unfortunately, if you find yourself tossing and turning throughout the night, an unbalanced aspect between the moon and Venus could exacerbate feelings of fatigue as the morning unfolds. A scattered vibe is likely to manifest during the first part of the day, when the Moon and Mercury engage in an off-kilter connection. If you're struggling with disorganization, take the time to rethink your daily responsibilities and reassign any tasks you can put off for another day. It's the week for conjunctions as several planets meet up in the same signs. The first is Venus conjoining Jupiter in fiery Aries on Wednesday, creating the best date night of the year. If you're single, you could find the person who lights a spark in your heart. Enjoy the exhilaration of falling in love again and again. Spread the love to others when Mercury conjoins Saturn in Aquarius on Thursday. This is an ideal day to put in the work to make your community a better place. Start by doing some volunteering, community organizing, or reading about social justice issues. End the week on a dreamy note when Mercury enters Pisces, also on Thursday, encouraging us to use our imagination as we dream of spring. Over the next 2 weeks our thoughts become more creative and artistic but a little delusional as we see the world through rose-colored glasses. Just after midnight, the first quarter moon in Gemini invites us to reflect on intentions set during February 19's Pisces new moon. At that time, we were encouraged to combine intuition and dedication to create something of lasting significance. We may have undertaken this initiative to heal ourselves or to honor a loss. Yet now, we hit a snag in our plan. Distractions force us off the devotional path. Conversations interrupt our progress or confuse our objectives, scattering our attention. It is important that we remember that healing is not linear. Life continues to go on around us, even as we are sorting through our emotions and personal choices. Instead of seeing this issue as something that has derailed you, look for lessons within. What can the Gemini moon teach you about finding curiosity in the moment, instead of trying to transcend the moment or be elsewhere? Your mind will be running in circles. There will be so much information coming at you that it will be next to impossible to make any sort of decision. Go with your first instinct and don't waste the rest of the day second-guessing yourself. A short time later, the moon sextiles Venus in Aries, making us outgoing and social. Our vibrant attitude and charm help us to make new friends or catch up with old ones. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and we can expect our dreams to be pleasant and stimulating. Memories of past experiences or previously forgotten information pop into our minds. Keep a voice recorder or journal handy to log these reminiscences when you awaken. They may prove useful in the course of your day.